Region, though, is living under a regional stay-at-home order. The order is going to be in place for at least 3 weeks, meaning the closures that we have right now, the travel restrictions, they're going to be in effect through Christmas and up until New Year's Eve. It could, of course, be extended if the ICU availability stays below 15%. Meanwhile, smaller hospitals in the region are struggling to handle the influx of patients right now. The latest numbers out of Placer County show there are just 18 ICU beds available among the 3 hospitals in the county. El Dorado County has 2 hospitals and just 4 ICU beds available. And the only hospital in Yuba and Sutter counties has been full in the ICU for several weeks now.
Some of our small hospitals, it only takes a few COVID patients before their ICU capacity and their critical care nurses are overwhelmed.
California Hospital Association says there are also concerns about staffing. It's now pushing the state to allow hospitals to assign fewer nurses per ICU patient. A heads up for people wanting to go to Tahoe starting today. Hotels and lodging there off limits to everybody except essential workers. The restrictions are part of that regional stay-at-home order. They only apply, of course, to the California side of Lake Tahoe. Nevada has its own set of guidelines. The ski resorts, though, are open. Vail Resort, which owns Heavenly, North Star, and Kirkwood, say that the state is allowing them to operate as outdoor recreation. Reservations, though, are required, and there are no same-day lift ticket sales allowed. America, though, is now just a step away from a coronavirus vaccine authorized for use by the FDA. That move could come as soon as today, as hospitals and pharmacies urgently prepare for its arrival, and states across the country deal with more hospitalizations and deaths from the virus. CBS 13's David Begnaud has the latest.
We must demonstrate that the vaccine is highly effective.
That was the topic of discussion that dominated the nearly 9-hour-long discussion by experts on the FDA's Independent Advisory Committee on Vaccines.
The American public demands and deserves a rigorous, comprehensive, and independent review of the data.
Voted yes.
In a 17-4 vote with 1 abstention, they concluded that the Pfizer vaccine is safe and effective for emergency use for those 16 and older, even with recent concerns about allergic reactions in 2 healthcare workers in the United Kingdom.
I would not hesitate to get the vaccine. I've got a lot of allergies. I plan to get the vaccine.
That is Dr. Arnold Monto. He is the acting chair of that independent advisory committee. He says the vaccine needed to be at least 50% effective for it to receive the committee's recommendation.
This vaccine is in excess of 90%. That's almost a dream scenario.
Did you vote yes or no?
I voted yes enthusiastically.
Right now, hospitals nationwide are preparing to receive the first shipments of the vaccine, and that could happen as early as this weekend. This is the freezer inside of Los Angeles' Cedars-Sinai Hospital, where the vaccine will be kept.
Once we take the vaccine out of the freezer, we have 5 days in the refrigerator.
That's Rita Shane, Chief Pharmacy Officer here at Cedars-Sinai. She has reviewed the vaccine data, and she says reports about allergic reactions in the United Kingdom don't raise any alarm bells for her.
Allergic reactions are something that do occur with everything we take, even food, and the allergic reactions aren't as concerning as getting COVID, and so the focus is on keeping us safe.
The FDA does want Pfizer to do more studies about the allergic reactions. The vaccine, though, is going to come with a warning for people who have severe allergic reactions as well. And bad news if you've been trying to find those disinfecting wipes. A top executive for the Clorox company says they're not going to have store shelves well stocked until at least the middle of next year. Clorox says they're producing more wipes than they ever have, but the demand is incredibly high. This is now the 3rd time this year the company has had to push back their estimated time for when they will no longer have a shortage of their product.